So my sister showed this video.
别往这里尿呲的瞧骚瞧骚的，听没听见？你听没听见？
这是什么造型啊？
然后我们把裤子往低一点吞啊，给它吞低一点，别离在裤子上，掏出来，对准了这个眼儿，开始呲尿，听见没有吗？别来回晃悠，
没
别来回晃悠，
看了，
就这么呲呗，对着这个眼儿，然后尿完了，抖了2下子，把裤子给它提上来。
There was my brother-in-law, my nephew, me, and of course the rest of the family. There were only 3 men. And my sister was very proudly showing this to say, how should men behave in the bathroom? Now, of course, husband and son, they can't argue with mom and wife respectively because they have to eat their dinner also. But you are arguing with the brother who is also on vacation, nobody to disturb. So, of course, we got into a debate in terms of why do you think that men want to get their bathrooms bad? So they go to the washroom with an objective of spoiling the whole washroom, right? So that when they come out, then the rest of the family can go and say that what the hell, right? But I think they have a reason for believing, especially for people who have been from smaller towns. Imagine we used to have a group of friends who would make games out of peeing. And of course, the good part about smaller towns is that there is nothing called an official commode-based bathrooms. You can have an open house theater, if you know what I mean. Now, we have played multiple type of games. Like one of them is who can do it farthest. So if people are working on missile technology, you really don't need to worry about all of this. You can come to people like us and we'll tell you which is the angle which gives you the longest distance. So trajectory, projectiles, etc. you can imagine. So this is one game that we have played. The second, which is a game of skills, is primarily who can wet the maximum surface area. So you can again understand it's about optimizing the whole thing because you have only limited resources and you need to still maximize it for the area. I'll not explain more than that. And lastly, if you are from a smaller town, you will understand what is called piche ladana. Of course, some of these things my sister would have known because we have done it in our childhood. But the reality is that now we are living in bigger cities, the commode is already there. So, of course, your intent is not to go and spoil the place. But reality also is that please understand, when we go to pee, if you think we know what path will our pee take, it's completely false. We even ourselves don't know. So there is nothing called missile technology. So you've set the point, starting point, you define the end point, and it just goes in that direction. So you have to figure out there are multiple factors. I'll again not get into the factors right now, but again, there are multiple factors which define the trajectory. Sometimes even not one trajectory, there can be 2 trajectories, I can tell you that much. So which essentially means that when you are peeing, please just excuse men for saying that there is one hole and how can you not see it. I'm not talking about being drunk. People cannot be drunk and they can still struggle to keep it within that hole, okay? Having said that, a more reasonable thing that you can expect or teach men is that once they have done this mishap, how do you clean the toilet and then come out? That will be a much better lesson to be taught. That's all for this time. Thank you.